With the orbital update for No Man's Sky adding in ship customization, has it ruined ship hunting? I'm Controlled Chaos, and in this video, I'm going to go over exactly that. Let's get started. First off, I'm going to give you guys the answer right away. It sort of did, but not really. Now, let me explain that to you and why I think this way. First off, you can't customize all the ships. You can only customize fighters, haulers, and explorers. You still have the Sentinel ships, the solar sail ships, the living ships, and the exotic ships to hunt for. And maybe even, if you're into it, the shuttles. But who really uses shuttles? I know I don't. I've never picked up a shuttle, except for maybe like a video that I was doing, and that's it. But it goes beyond that. And there are several reasons why. First off, when you build a custom ship, you can't use a ship you already have. You have to build from scratch. And you can't just automatically get the parts. You have to hunt out ships with the parts you want to deconstruct them and get those parts. So in a way, you're not hunting just for one ship, you're hunting for about 3 different ships because you need the different parts from each ship. And so there's that part to it. And this sort of keeps that ship hunting going. But instead of hunting for that one ship and done, you're hunting for multiple ships and then done. Now, this could be moved a little bit further along and be enhanced more to add to ship hunting in this way. And there's 2 ways that they could do this. One is right now we're given the freedom to choose whatever colors are on the palette. What if they locked those colors and the only way you unlock them was to find ships with those colors? So wherever the primary of a ship you deconstruct, you get the primary for. Wherever secondary for a ship you have, you get the secondary for. Wherever the trim is for the ship, you get the trim for. And be in that selection. So you could choose, do you want the primary paint, secondary paint, the trim paint? Do you want the cockpit? Do you want the wings? Or do you want the hull? And there you go. You have that. But there's even more that can be done there to add to this. And this, in all honesty, it adds a bit more grind to it, but it adds that hunt for the ship factor. You can break down the parts even more. It shows that when you go into the system for upgrading your ship, different classes and enhancing the cargo space and the technology space and stuff like that, you see a broken up ship happen. You see it expand out into all of its different parts. They could have it so that all of those parts are different parts. So it's not just the wing, it's not just the hull, it's not just the cockpit, but it's the connections to those wings, it's the connections to those holes, and it's the connections to the cockpits that are added on that could be their own separate parts. That way it's not you plugging in 3 parts, but you plug in the main body of the hull and then any attachments that go on to it, the main body part of the hull, and then the parts that connect to it, and the main parts of the wing, and the parts that connect to it. That could be done that way. That way, you're not just hunting for 3 parts, but you're hunting for like 6 to 8 parts going on there that would happen. And that would be really, really interesting and have multiple connection points so that you could even go beyond that and do something new and interesting in ship customization that would really make your ship unique. Now, this could be coming down the line. And this could be something that happens in the future. Another thing that could happen in the future is more ships get put into the ship customization capability. So we could see solar sails in there. We could see the living ships in there, the Sentinel ships, stuff like that happen to end up being in this system. Would this completely kill off ship hunting? No, I do not believe so, because once again, we're still going back to you need to find the ships for the parts and deconstruct them to make this happen. And that's very important. So they're still keeping ship hunting in there, but it's just going to be used for a different purpose. Now, my question is would you guys like to see this enhanced idea I have for ship customizing and how we would unlock the painting system or the coloring scheme system and the extra parts? Do you guys like the idea, or do you like it the way it is right now? That's the major question, along with do you like how ship customization is done in No Man's Sky? Does it feel good and fit in there nicely? I'll give you my opinions. My opinion is yes, it fits in nicely, and we're still ship hunting. I've done several videos talking about the ship customization, and I did a lot of ship hunting, finding crash ships, finding regular ships and stuff like that. And I wanted to find for my own personal ships specific parts. I was having trouble finding them. I mean, we're talking, I spent 20 hours plus looking for the parts just myself. I still went to the coordinate exchange for No Man's Sky and looked for the ships I'm looking for, and then went to that location. So I was still using that website to do that and the Reddit to do that. So it is still vital to use. Plus the fact that when you find a ship, it says authentic on it. But when you build a ship, it no longer says authentic on it. So that authentic is a badge in a way. It's to say you did not build this, you went out and found this ship. And that's important too. So it weighs both ways. But if you're wanting to find a great way to get ship parts at zero cost because you don't have a lot of units or nanites, check out this guide right here and have a great day.